Wow, these databases are great and a perfect place to store these phone mail codes. Finally, I cracked this guy's password, and look what I found. Phone mail codes for the engineering and design group. Most important, we can figure out some of the projects they're bidding on.
Great job. Now we can find out who their key vendors are.
Arnold's last name backwards makes not a good password. It's not hard to think of, Cespo.
Oh, my gosh, I'm late. I gotta get out of here. Oh, geez, I almost forgot my schedules and figures. Of all the mornings this store has to act up. Finally, I thought I'd never get on the road.
Sad but true. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example.
You know, the evaluation team could be pretty tough. Our group is still working on its presentation. I get the same feeling, but our handouts do look great.
Oh, nuts. How could I have forgotten? I got less than 2 days. Let's see, I've got to get the diagrams, write something, get it printed. Great, this place can make this material look good. Yeah, I need these ASAP. Big corporate meeting. No problem, we'll make you look great. Wow, these look terrific. Thanks. Oh no, thank you. Hey, here's another one for our little library.
Ah, yes. Remember, my friend, it is not only fine feathers that make fine birds.
Boy, I'm glad these long weeks are over with for a little while and that Project Fishhead is wrapped up. But we only have 4 weeks before we start that next project and then more long weeks. Just finished lengthy project called Fishhead. New project begins in 4 weeks. Black Chevy truck DHD 5375, red Ford Mustang DMB 7448.
Remember this wisdom. Fire and sword are but slow engines of destruction compared to a babbler.
Gee, I can't believe there's so many birthdays in the months of January. I thought Bill's was in January. I'll have to ask his secretary. Well, this should have been done a long time ago. Sometimes there's just not enough information to make things easy.
Who on earth did this? This is an invasion of my privacy. My social security number's my business. Why, Betty, I thought you were born in '58. This says '53. And I just had my number changed to a silent number to keep some joker from calling. And now he can get my address?
Arnold just doesn't realize the kinds of information that can be considered sensitive.
Oh no! I left my wallet and checkbook out of my car. How am I going to pay for all this? If I go out to get my money, I'll lose my place in line. Oh good, here's a check I forgot I had.
May I see your ID, sir?
Oh no! My bank card and driver's license are in my wallet. Let's see what I have on me. Here, will this do? It shows my place of employment and it's a pretty good picture too.
You may never know who may be admiring your photograph.
I gotta get this stuff reworked for the day shift tomorrow before we start bowling. Boy, these test results were all wrong for Fox Fever. Tomorrow they can thank me for the right stuff. Good game, Arlo. Folks should be more like us and know how to relax, you know?
Yeah, some recycling is certainly more valuable than people think.
Nothing is more terrible than ignorance in action.
This sounds like it was made for me. Well, looks like we all got the same idea. Hey, Arnold? Yeah, this looks like the ticket I've been waiting for. Yeah, well, I don't know. I never heard of this outfit, but I can sure go for the big bucks. This has got to impress them.
Well, I must say your qualifications are quite attractive, Arnold. Can you elaborate a little more for me about this very impressive microwave relay project?
Oh, sure. You see, I helped these guys who created this rig. Sort of one of a kind. What a deal. It can convert blah, 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 blah. Well, wouldn't you know, it's our good friend Arnold again.
Never forget, my friend, the fields have eyes and the woods have ears.
This blankety blank thing would pick this time to go on the blink just when I gotta finish videotaping the rest of that presentation on our new accelerated widget component that will revolutionize the fractionization process. There are no more camcorders available, and I absolutely will not waste time filling out all those forms and waiting a month of Sundays to get it fixed. I'll just bag it up and sneak it out to the old Quick Fix video repair shop on my way home and pick it up tomorrow. Hey, look at this, Ahmed. That guy left a tape in a camcorder. Does this look familiar to you? That's him. I worked for this company 15 years, and I just can't get over jerks who carelessly throw away our technology. Good thing Bill and I moonlight part-time at Quick Fix. I can't believe he left a tape in the camcorder.
Please step in, Arnold, and take a seat. This could take a while.
It doesn't pay to shortcut procedures, and in your haste, it can cost you more than embarrassment.
Boy, I always wanted to make a call on one of these. Here I am, halfway to Europe for an important meeting, and I can impress my girlfriend with a call from 37,000 feet above the Atlantic. Hi, Schnookums. You won't believe where I'm calling you from. Yes, I got the hand carry, authority letter, and the classified documents are all double wrapped in my briefcase. Nope, didn't have a bit of trouble. Yes, I know that I'll be a big hit at the International Blitznoid Association meeting. Yes, I think that's important too, blah, 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 blah. Important, me, classified, blah, 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 blah. All is going according to plan. In 15 minutes, we take over this aircraft for our little side trip. And make sure you grab that important guy with the classified papers. He will make a great hostage for getting our demands met.
If ye must expound in public, be ready for fame ye may not want.
Good. Nobody is using this. I can get all my viewfoils made for my briefing tomorrow. Gotta get these blankly blank things put together straight. Text keeps coming out crooked. Why isn't everything as easy as it looks? Got to get this mess cleaned up and get back to the office. Expecting an important call, you know.
Good thing you noticed these in the trash, Bill. Some folks don't realize that an image is also transferred to the part that you dispose of when you make a viewfoil. Say, I saw these in Arnold's briefing yesterday. Get him in here now.
Listen to Sir Curity. Don't let what you throw away come back to haunt you.
This surprise party for George is gonna be great. I've got to keep that invitation list small to get everyone into my place. George hates surprises, so I really got to keep this quiet. Hello? Acme Party House? I want to place an order for a surprise get-together at my house next Saturday. How many people? Oh, just about everybody that's anybody.
Wow, I need to hurry out and buy a new outfit.
Acme Party House? I want to firm up the details for the party I'm having. About 10 people, not the whole neighborhood. Well, a party for the whole neighborhood. I wonder if we can bring the kids too.
This is a great idea, almost like a block party.
This is completely out of control. Where is George going? Don't look, Mabel. That darn Arnold didn't tell me that this was a party. I hate parties. We're not stopping.
If you broadcast your plans, you may never know who might show up at the party.
And built-in ports to link my PC if I want to, and it has this and that. I can enter all my phone numbers, these pesky project code names that I can never remember, and of course all my safe combinations. This one is just like mine. Let's see what you have here, Arnold. Wow, safe number 397, combo right 24, left 73, right blah blah blah. No!
No matter how it's written down, it can always be read by someone.
Boy, 3 days of exercise pester has really put me behind at the lab. Gotta get going to beat the morning Vegas traffic out to the airport. There's the McCarran exit and the rental car return. Gotta hurry and get this thing turned in. Hey, hold that shuttle! Geez, look at this. Paper's addressed to some guy named Arnold Opsec. Says Player's Guide, Exercise Pester. Sure looks official with that logo and all. Yeah, looks like some notes and all kinds of stuff. I know a guy who will be interested in this. Might even mean a few bucks to us.
Never leave important papers in a rented carriage. The knaves have them now.
These devices here measure the data that accelerates the convolumator and propels the propulmator, blah, blah, blah. And this downhole shot includes equipment components for experiments, which tells us about confobulators and coagulators, etc., blah, blah, blah. Arnold, you're not thinking Opsec. Those visitors have no need to know what these equipment components are for.
It's not rude to call a timeout when it comes to protecting sensitive information.
Gee, this survey sure has a lot of questions. I'm really going to have to dig to find all this information. It took me a week to gather this information to complete this official survey, Bill. Would you look it over to make sure I didn't forget anything? Arnold, where did you get this? This didn't come from any official agency. I don't want to shock you just yet by telling you who it did come from. By completing this, you have revealed where you live, details about your financial status, where you work, the fact you have a security clearance, all sorts of personal data about you and your family, even details about your health and social habits. Arnold, you have just targeted yourself as a valuable intelligence source to these folks if you return this survey.
The turkey almost did it again. Good OPSEC means knowing whose questions you're answering.
Oh, no! Well, I'll take pictures of the accident for the report. I'll be back in an hour. Have you done an OPSEC review to make sure it has nothing sensitive in the text and photos, Arnold? Well, no, but, no one has seen it yet.
Yeah, no one except the uncleared folks at the photo lab. Yeah, Flash Arnold really clicked this time.
Hi, this is Sam Scoop. Got to talk to Bill Smith from your External Affairs office immediately. His line's been tied up for the past 30 minutes. Can you get a message to him? I'll hold.
Wow, this sounds really important. I better go get Bill right away.
Let's step in here for a minute, Jim. Now, if you don't meet the startup time at the Pebble Hills plant, it's bound to affect layoffs over a period of time, you know. Well, this information's hot. Stop the presses.
Hey, cool it, guys. The phone is off the hook.
Arnold!
Thousands to be laid off. Stocks plunge. Wonder where they got that idea.
I want my new 4th of July display to be covered by a tarp that's going to be out in the yard. I'll be right over to find one if you can't. Say, take it off that one and put it on mine. It'll only be a couple of days. Oh, that's better. Good job.
The QA team's outbrief says you uncovered a sensitive piece of equipment and enabled this satellite to get a photo of it. You may have compromised the project, Arnold.
This rocket ought to really give off some bright sparks.
The Project Wizard report is coming by fax instead of the mail. We had a slight delay. Fax it, and use the first pre-programmed number on the machine.
But sir...
No buts, just do it.
Yes, sir, right away.
Arnold, I got a call from the fax repair shop downtown. They brought us a Project Wizard document they thought may have been sent by you to their fax test number.
But sir...
No buts, Arnold. Your old machine failed while you were on leave, and it was replaced. The only preset number on the new one was the repair service's fax test number. Poor Opsec on your part, Arnold.
He should have read his secretary's note, or at least just try to listen to her.
Thanks for making out the trip ticket in advance, Arnold.
Yeah, I'll never get blamed for holding up traffic again.
Looks like Arnold wrote the Gettysburg Address in this small space.
All he had to do was write the word meeting as the purpose for needing the car.
This is a perfect example of how not to fill out a trip ticket. To properly practice OPSEC, only essential information should be entered on the form. This one is full of sensitive data.
Uh-oh, Arnold's gonna get called in again. Did you say called in or hauled in?
Wow, I always wanted one of these. Now I can look cool and make calls or be called from almost anywhere. The traffic's heavy. It's a nice day. I hope that weather holds for the test 2 weeks from today. Did the parts come in for the instrumentation system in the GZ Alpha trailer? Hey, I know a great place for lunch.
Arnold seems to like his new toy. He's gotten loose-lipped, and I've got him on tape.
Here we go. New station, K-Blab, on the air again, without commercial breaks.
Arnold should be using a classified conference room. Then he couldn't show off his plaques and other awards to his co-workers. Our scientists back home will be pleased with these secret formulas I've shot with this telephoto lens. This data will save us millions in research costs. We have a classified briefing room, Arnold. You could have used it. At least you should have had your windows covered with blinds or drapes. Why make it so easy for the bad guys?
Looks like a 7.0 on the Richter.
Wow, it looks like I'm just in time.
A car is not a security container, even if you can lock it up.
After all the delays, Project Starbright will be ready to test at noon tomorrow.
You never know who may be listening.
Wow, it's sure good to be home. Oh my God!
OPSEC works good at home too. Don't advertise the vulnerabilities.
Sure glad I could put in a little effort on this working paper while I have the data fresh in my mind.
Wow, what a stroke of luck. I'm competing for the same contract.
Arnold's dedication is great, but he didn't think OPSEC.
Wow, look, I hit the jackpot.
Would you like anything else, sir?
Help make our security a sure thing. Don't gamble with OPSEC.
Hello? Barnavich House City? Yeah, I would like to make arrangements for someone to watch my house for 4 days while I'm at the test site on a very sensitive project. I just don't feel safe leaving all my sensitive work here while I'm gone, what with all the break-ins going on in the neighborhood. Please feel free to look around and use the TV and stuff.
Well now, I've got 3 days to make copies of these, and I sure know someone who will be interested.
If you let the wolf into the sheep yard, at least lock up the sheep first.
Yesterday I advertised for a night watchman, and last night I got ripped off.
It sure doesn't pay to advertise your vulnerabilities.
Blast it, bad copies. Gotta get these TRs out.
Look, top management meeting at Sandia next week about oxidized boomerang. Yeah, signed by some guy named Arnold from Widget Inc.
Arnold, a word with you, please.
Haste makes waste.
Yeah, all this information, is like really sensitive, so I would like, don't discuss it with anybody, blah, 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 blah.
Think operations security.
Hey, Ralph, it's 1,400 hours and I'm 6 miles from GZ. Don't start the dry run till I get there, so I can make sure that, blah, 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 blah.
Get started encrypting this data for transmission to our embassy. Our Sky platform will be able to get good pictures of this activity since we know when it's going to happen. Instruct our operatives in Nevada to continue to monitor the site radio nets. They discussed our schedules so frequently, we can save a great deal of money by knowing exactly when activities of interest to us are going to occur.
Radio is a great means of communication. Agreed, but you can't always select your audience.
Any issue indirectly or directly pertinent to the environment must be included in the finished environmental impact statement.
Thanks, Arnold, for completing the EIS on time and getting it distributed. Yeah, thanks, Arnold. A pocket full of small change can easily be traded for classified or sensitive information that is worth millions.
Arnold's EIS is a prize to an adversary. A classifier should have reviewed it.
This is Frammel out at the Gold Smoke project site. I need a complete home phone and address listing for all project personnel, and I need it yesterday.
I think I heard of this guy. He's one of those long ball hitters. Look, Mr. Frammel, just use my password bingo7 and go into the network. I'm sure you'll find what you need much quicker.
Next time you can be Frammel. You're not gonna believe what that jerk gave me. Hey, make sure you spell my name right for access.
Some people never make sure who they're talking to.
And you wouldn't believe the problems that we're having getting that tunnel configuration right for the next unannounced event that's coming up on the 1st of next month. Blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think? Have you heard what's going on up there at the tunnel?
No, comrade, we haven't, but we would be happy to listen to anything you have to say about it.
Wow, they look just like our guys. But how are you supposed to know?
You'd better get on the ball, Arnold. I need that shot scheduled by 3 o'clock today.
Wow, gotta get this out.
Because of the careless disposal of documents, Channel 7 News has today learned of 5 unannounced nuclear tests.
He'll lose his head because he didn't shred.
I'll bet this is a computer access code. This should be pretty easy. I was right. I'm on to the system. I'm in the system. Wow, look at the information in this computer. Thanks to Arnold.
Arnold does it again. Doesn't he ever learn?
Good thing I have a PC at home so I can work on this budget project. Just can't seem to get it all done at the office. I think I'll take a break from this for a while and turn on the old modems for a look at that new Prodigy service I subscribed to last month. Look at this. I was looking through some files created by this Prodigy service, and I got a bunch of information on some guy named Arnold Opsec. Look at this. I got the guy's personal tax information, passwords, private phone directory, and a lot of budget data from the company where he works. This is going to be very useful to us. Bill, there's data missing from my computer. It's really a mess. I left the modem on. Arnold, the software will allow access from outside. If you want news and entertainment, use the other video display. It's called a TV.
It's been fun helping Arnold tell the folks about OPSEC. I guess it's back to the old ink bottle.